Give me a minute here, folks. I'm trying to make sure this is set right. Okay. Welcome to Conan. This is my server, Reese's Revival, and we're gonna show you a few things, in my opinion, that are vital to this game. One is location, where you want to build. There are some really good places to build. This is one of my favorites, all the way over at the edge of the map. There's only a few people on this server, so a lot of spots are wide open. I like high areas. Yes, I'm gonna be using God mode because I don't want to be attacked. I'm showing you guys this stuff. This is one of my favorite spots. Right over by Buccaneers Bay. It's right there. It's in 07. When I build here, this is where I'll put my main base. And then I'll use a vertical or a horizontal ladder, and I'll put this as my thrall station workstations. And up here, a lot of times I'll put a wheel of pain. And then down on this island, I'll put a shrine if I decide. But what's nice about this, and the reason why I like this area, is because you can go down to like here and put foundations all the way around here with fence. And give me just a moment. I had to turn my music off. I don't want this to get pulled. I like listening to music, and I can't get Spotify to work right. But yeah, I just run foundation and fence around here to keep people from climbing up. There are a lot of good locations in Conan. The one I have now, I just built here out of a whim. I've died way too many times at this location. But that's part of the fun. I'm going to try not to make this video too boring. I don't like talking to myself. And I should say don't like hearing my voice. I'm going to go out here and show you this view. A little cloudy. But this is my base. There's an elevator up. Brawl stations hang out over the edge. Makes it a little harder to climb. There's my wonderful kitchen area. Yeah, it takes forever for stuff to load in here, and I think part of that's due to the cursed wall behind me. See, the cursed wall's right there. I have died many times by lagging into that wall, goofing around with my thralls, not paying attention and running into the wall. But this is my base. Oh, I don't want to do that. And so we have my collection. Everything here I made, except for a good portion of the building pieces, the walls, the ceiling, stairs, most of that I spawned in. But everything else, the bed, the dancers' clothes, I made all that. The armor I'm wearing, everything I made. This is my home sweet home, but I like the view of seeing that wall there. But like I said, I've lagged into it so many times. And then for S and Gs, I decided to use this knob sticking out of the plateau as my alchemy base, or alchemy center. So you come in here and it's quite high. I mean, it's a lot of open space. But this is where I got my alchemist set up at. Every worker thrall I have found. I do not like spawning in stuff. One of the guys always asks me, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? Don't spawn, so we have to. Yeah, let's put some of this stuff away. I need more alchemy piece. I can make more too. Alright. Put some of this stuff back away. Now, silver is actually super easy to get. Gold is a bit harder, but there's a way to do it too. And I'll show you how I get all my gold and silver. I actually got real lucky when I was making it. Now, I'm not too worried about being rated up here. It's hard to get at. And like I said, I'm way out at the edge of the map, but I'm sure someone who watches this will say, hey, I can get up there and raid that guy. Well, go for it. I don't mind. It's part of the game. I'm gonna go put some of this stuff back. Now, one way to get ichor is you take all these putrid meats, takes 25, you get 1 ichor. But you get 25 for spoiled food. And you can get a lot of spoiled food. Yeah, everything here in all these crates I have made. I don't know if I had enough room in here for my awnings. Oh, yeah, I do. I got a ton of hard brick. It may look like these are empty, but this is just random storage. Okay. Show you how I get all my gold and silver. Now this is something that I think is cool, the bridges. You can build bridges. I could have just built a walkway right along there. But bridges can be tricky to build with, and that's part of the fun. As you can see right here, it doesn't quite fit, because I came from 2 different angles when I was putting it up, trying to get it to work decently. Oh, this area's fun. This is my archery range. I might put new targets up. These ones aren't. Sometimes you'll hit them and you'll get points pop up. Sometimes they don't, and I think it just needs new targets. But this is my archery range. I want to have a contest when I get more people in my clan or even on the game an archery contest and give out prizes. I won't let the elevator come down. I'm just going to jump. Like I said, God mode. Alright. This is how you do it. Wrong pen. One, you need shade bloom, and I used gold dust. I went through 20 shade bloom, and I got 3 gold vein and 2 silver. Let me rephrase that. I went through 20 shade bloom to get these 2, the first 2. Took me another 5 to get that one, and to get the last 2, it took about 40. But they eat rock. I need to restock it. And they crap out iron, stone, silver stone, and gold stone. And you just take this, or let's take it. I actually don't need this right now. But these have been going on for a few days. Probably about 3/4 of a week. And we're just gonna line back up. Yeah, this is my, like I said, this is my archery range. My bridge. I built that wall there to keep from running into the cursed wall. But that's how an easy way to get gold and silver. I mean, come on, admin panel. It is really easy. Oh, don't start with the lag. And then you go over here. And we're just gonna start it. Start, dummy. I do not need ironstone at all. I do not need iron at all. But let's show you the rest of my base. I'm going to bring a couple wood logs and put in here. This is my garden. And the lotus plants, to get the lotus flower, they take compost, but they take potent compost. And to get potent compost, you need regular compost. So both these bins have regular compost. And you need blood. And I should have some grass in here. I don't know if I need dung or not. But the one thing you need is the blood. You need the blood. That is guaranteed. In fact, that's all I needed in there. You can see in the bottom the potent compost is making. And now when I put the dung in there, it's going to make 200 regular compost. But you need the grass along with the dung to make regular compost. Now you saw the other one down there. I had an elephant and a rhino in there. I do not use elephants and rhinos for anything other than making dung. I also use the horse. Hello, Frost Giant. That's Andre. I'll show you how you can get him. But in here's the horse. And give him plant fiber, or plant fiber, vines, bark, seeds. He'll eat all that. I had my wheel of pain here, but I moved it down to my animal pens to help with the lag because there's always an animation there. Like I said, I made everything here but the building pieces. And I've actually made a lot of that because I had a lot of extra stuff left over from building. Now, one way to get ichor is fighting scorpions. The King Scorpion gives out a ton of ichor, and that's one of the bosses, the 3 skull bosses. So this is my personal arena. I come up here when I want to practice, see how a thrall does against another thrall, etc. So when I want to have a battle, I know how well they'll do. I'm going to spawn a king and a large and a medium. They're walking away, so let's... Where the hell? Where are you guys going? You follow me back up here. It won't take long to kill him. I could... Hello, welcome to the stream. I could up the damage. Feel free to say hi. I could up the damage and make it quicker, but I try not to. Try to keep everything even. You use a sickle. This happens to be the black blood sickle. It's a pain to get. There, I got 120 ichor from him. And I didn't get any from the other one, I don't think. Yeah, I got 120 ichor. Just from that one Scorpion King. Now, over here where this chest is, a Scorpion King boss spawns there. And I believe another one spawns right there. And there are scorpions throughout these areas. So it's really easy to farm. Alright, now that I show you where I live, and one of my favorite spots to build over here, there are some beautiful areas to build. I found one. I was going to build there, but an entrance to the volcano prevented me. Like I said, there's only a few players on here. I'm trying to get the server up. And oh, I need to rename my stream. I should have done that. Darn it, I don't know how to do that. Get my server going a little more. But right here, this is a kind of a cool area to build. You know, ice around here, up high, but there's an entrance right there. So you can only build to about there, and then you can't build no more. It's a cool view in my opinion. And you have iron, you have meat from the rams and the mammoths, and the saber-tooth that are down here. Building there, running to is the map room. I put a map room by every obelisk. Each one's a little different. I think I have one plain one, but they're all built differently. This is just a platform, but some of them I think I did a pretty good job, kind of goofing around with them. But yeah, that's a good area to build. Another one I think is kind of cool is this one. Like I said, hopefully I'm not going to be too bored with this video. I'm just going to show you a couple more places, and then we'll get to crafting, because people have been asking. Kid in my server asked, how do I make this? How do I make that? But this is kind of a neat area. It's an upslope plateau. You have wolves and stuff around here. You're not far from the Mountains of the Dead. There's an obelisk right there. Die, puppy. Alright, that weapon is the Sword of the Broodguard. It's one of my favorites. I use that, and I use the soul spell for cold damage, or I mean, cold resistance. I was using the scorpion shield, but that broke. For some reason, it likes to break. But yeah, you have Mound of the Dead right there, so you can farm for witch powder. You're still close. Comes up here. Alright, I want to show my server, like I said, I have questions. Don't know. Armor, cards, soldier armor. I think there's 4. Hang on, change. Alright, this is where you find Conan. Right over here. Conan's right in there. You can go in and talk to him if you want. Behind the... oh, in here, you read the journal. Locked Seth's and then drunk in the wine cellar. Now, you can go to the back of this building. Oh, don't go in the water, dummy. This is the dungeon. It is kind of hard. I die in here a lot. In fact, I just die a lot. But all the way you run through here, and the dungeon's pretty nasty. Me and another guy went through and did it without thralls, and I died so many times, and he died. He just gives you random stuff. I'm not going to run through the dungeon right now. Give a like, give a thumbs down or a thumbs up. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them. I like this game. Ever since I got this game, I've never taken it off my system. All these chests are the boss chests. These are the bosses in the unnamed city. You get like the legendary repair kits, the legendary armor repair kit. You get Riptide here. This is a nice one. This lets you breathe underwater. You also get Lifeblood, which lets you regenerate when you're hit. But they're both kind of random. Lifeblood, out of like killing her, I don't know, 75 times, I've got like 2. Riptides, I've only gotten 1. The Reach of the Red Mother, or I mean, no, I won't do that. Breath of the Red Mother, I've gotten 3 or 4 times. Reach of the Red Mother, I've gotten twice. So, I mean, like I said, it's all kind of random. Okay. But yeah, there are a lot of areas to build. What I did was I started with the base down here. It's a good area to start. A lot of trees. Welcome to the stream. A lot of trees, a lot of aloe. I'm big on aloe, so you can make healing potions and wraps. The infused healing potions are very expensive to make, and I have made probably 20 of them, but they are real expensive. stupid. I'm gonna have to. But this is where I started my base. It's a nice area. I just built a small one, and it has the aloe and stuff. So this is a nice starting area. And then it was on this server. It was on a private one, and then I moved up here. And this is a nice area too. Another nice area to build. Again, I like heights. I mean, there's a lot of areas that I'm not showing that other people have shown in streams. A lot of high areas in the desert. But you've already seen those. I'm trying to show different ones. I'm not going to worry about frostbite at the moment. It's up here. Now, tree root, I think it's called, spawns here. Yeah, right here. I like this area. It's a nice area. A lot of iron and stone and tree. But there he is. What's this guy called? Oh, I don't know. Tree root. Tree rot. And Delacy. Salia, I can't think of it. Really good thrall spawns down here. And, in fact, that might be her. No, that's Dina. She's decent. There's another one that spawns down here, too. Snow Hunter. Nope, that's Snow Hunter. No, that's not her either. Dang it. Anyways, there's a good thrall that spawns there. One of the better ones in the game. But Freya's right up here. She's a decent archer. Liam spawns right there in Liam's watch. You're close to New Asgarth. So that's another good spot to build. And then you also have over here seen a lot of people like to build around these oases, which is not bad. Okay. We are going to go check something though, because kid was asking about this. He's trying to get a couple more frost giants. Bodyguards. There it is. So I told him I'll show him an easy video to get up here. Instead of fighting all the way through New Asgarth, just come over and climb up this wall. And come down. And nope, that's not her. But we want to kill this guy. Come on, line up. Pop these, so she'll respawn. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the bow. But she's tough. So, run over and try to get up here before she can attack you. And just stay up here and pelt her with arrows. Because she is a 3-skull. She drops the Horn of the North, and she's tough. But if you don't kill the priests here, then they won't spawn. Same in here. There's what, a armor, a cook, a carpenter. So if you come in here and you're looking for those, and you don't kill these people, I mean, if you don't kill pretty much everyone in here, they won't spawn again. Is it up here? Yeah, I think it's up here is where he's... And if you don't come through and wipe these people out, they'll just still be there. So if you're looking for a named thrall, carpenter, and you can't find it, well, you need to kill all these people. Same goes with Seppermaru. Come on, dummy. Blackhand, Galleon, Buccaneers Bay. This place right here, Pagoda of Boundless Lust. This is another good place to get named thralls. You can get an archer and a fighter here. You can also get priest of Burkito. You can get them here too. They have these, I think there's 3 campfires around. There's a smelter here and a blacksmith. Then on this one, Lemurian armor. Down here you'll get a named fighter that will spawn, or a named archer. But this one right here, you want to kill this one, so it will reset the and you might get another Lemurian armor or another armor in there. But you want to kill all 3 of these fire pits to get the named ones to spawn. Same right here, Drifter's Rest. There's a cook that spawns there, and there's also a recipe, Specialist 4, I think. I'm not sure offhand. You want to kill those ones there too. Like I said, you kill them, they'll respawn. If you don't kill them, the sandstorm will be there over and over. The Defari Medicine Man, you can normally find them in the summoning place. Occasionally you can find them in other Defari camps. I've seen them down here at Skulker's End. Again, kill them if they're not there. Let them respawn. Go away, come back an hour later, however the spawn timer is, and let them respawn. And I'm going to show you something that's on my server. I'm trying to find a way to let people put down bedrolls. It's something that I did a year ago on another server, and me and another guy spent hours just doing it. But you need a bedroll nearby. There's 3 of those, and you jump into them. It is extremely hard, but there are rewards in there. Gold, silver, Kari armor, star metal. And I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to find a way that I can let people place bedrolls up there, but I can't. But you have to aim for those 3 holes in each one of these. Now, it is possible to do. I've done it. Took me forever. And yeah, this is way up here. I mean, it's way up here. I've been admin on quite a few servers, so I know how to play admin without being a jerk. But you run and jump, and you cannot see them, so you have to kind of guess. And takes a couple jumps, and I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss hard. Yep. Takes a few jumps to get how far you should be holding your button forward, your stick, how far you should be holding your stick forward on the aim spot. But like I said, me and another guy, we had a ton of fun when I built another server. Just jumping off and trying to get in there without dying. And you can do it in all 3 of these. It's possible. It is really, really hard, and they're meant to be. I don't want people to be make it too easy and get free gold or silver or whatnot. And this one has 20 gold, 50 star metal and 25 silver. The hardest one has 1,000 gold. Alright, up here, this is where I put the admin store. Never ran an admin store before. I normally just, someone wants something, if it wasn't too outrageous, I just gave it to them. But I decided to make an admin store. I've seen a lot of people have them out there. Never went and looked at another admin store, so I have no idea if they're the same as mine, if they are different. But this is the arena. Again, I built the arena differently. I always see ovals or circle. This is a triangle. If someone wants to try to thrall out, they can put the thrall in there and spawn in whatever they want to go up against. And if we get enough people on here, we'll spawn in a red mother, mother dragon, red mother, whatever it's called, and spawn in some thralls and watch us thralls attack the red dragon and stuff. But this is where I put my store. And everything has a price. Okay, I thought I had stuff out here. Maybe I didn't. But everything has a price. I mean, Severed Man statues, 3 gold per or 10 for set, which isn't too bad. Satit statues. And then you go downstairs. Improved stove, improved crafting stations, 25 silver. So it's not too bad for them. Advanced resources, 5 gold per 100. That'd be like the Ichor. Stuff that's harder to get. Standard resources, 1 silver per 1,000. Legendary repair kits. I have tried to figure out what people would want. I mean, lotus seeds, 1 gold per, so it's pretty cheap. Like trophies. So if someone doesn't want to make them, they can just come buy them. Legendary shields, legendary weapons. And then down here, cubs and hatchlings. Silver veined rock nose, gold veined rock nose. And then at the end, Kari boss. So if you want to hire this guy as your thrall, you can. For 150 gold. This one is 250,000 gold. That's the arena champion. And that's her base 1 stats. I'll show her stats at level 20. That's her base 1 stats. And then a purge archer, T4 fighter, T is your tiers, purge craftsman. So you can buy all of them. You can also earn purge craftsman by doing things for admin. Say you go and you complete the very first dungeon. This one right here, the dregs. You do the dregs. You bring admin the I think it's an eyeball you get or something like that. You bring that to the admin and they'll give you a purge thrall. You can only do it twice because the dreg is kind of easy. Different ones you get different things for. And like I said, I'm very easy on admin. I don't abuse it. I don't spawn in red dragon at the very beginning. So a newbie comes on, they're immediately attacked. I don't spawn in enemies outside your base. This here's tavern. It's kind of a work in progress. I had a guy who wanted to build it, but he hasn't been on yet. And I even made like a little room just for S&Gs. No need. Oh, I gotta get rid of that ladder. And up here, stage, chairs. Now if someone decides they want to come over here and just relax, in here is drink and food. They can come in and get food and drink. I don't mind. And that, in fact, that reminds me, I have to redo the thralls so that they don't attack. Behavior, engagement, do nothing. If I don't, I'm afraid they'll attack. And that's what was over here that I was missing, my stable. I don't know why it's missing. Unless it just didn't spawn in. And we're going to do some crafting in a minute, because like I said, that other gentleman wants to know how to make certain things. I could have swore I had a stable here. Huh. I must have took it down. And then I saw this from another player here. They did something like this to get up and down by their base instead of using the elevator, because the elevators are slow. And you can run up and down stairs a lot faster than you can elevators. Let's just go right over top of the mountain range. And there's another one over that direction. I'm not sure how far over. Let's just make it easier for people. I mean, if someone doesn't want to use it, they don't have to. And then I think that's it, just for exploring. Like I said, I've been pretty much everywhere. Oh, this base over here, someone built. And it's kind of cool. Now, since I'm admin, the only admin on here right now, I don't do any PvP against any other player because it's unfair. I will bring them stuff. I put a chest near people's houses, and I'll drop off gifts and things into their chests. It might be advanced resources, it might be weapons or repair kits, but look at this base. This is pretty cool. So this is where she puts her map room. She can take the elevator down, or she can take the stairs, which I think is, like I said, pretty cool. She also made it a little bit tight to get into here, and you see a trap there. She has her regular stable, that must be a secondary stable. And then her castle. We're not going to go in there because I didn't ask her if I could yet. But I just fly around it. And she did a lot of dragon killing, it looks like. And to make a black ice one down here in the desert, in the jungle, I think it's pretty cool. It takes a lot of resources to make a black ice castle like that. Oh, she put her statues out. Looks like she has an army of statues out here. I believe it's a girl because she has a female character. We can't always go by that. And then there's, I'm not going to show you where. I don't know if he's done with his base yet. But something else trying to tell this other kid who's looking for gold. He started about here. And this is in L5. You swim all along here. And you swim all the way up here in the Buccaneer Bay. And then you swim back down here. And you will see, like this. There's a sunken ship. Some of these sunken ships have gold and silver in them. I don't know which ones because I've never really done it. I've never done the swim. But Firespark 81 told me about it. And, well, he's told about everyone about it in one of his videos. And you just come along and you swim down through here whenever you see a shipwreck. And, of course, I'm not going to see another one now. So one of the bad things about building out here is no brimstone. But there is. These towers put out brimstone. All this little yellow down here is brimstone. So we're going to grab a pick. Now you can pick them up so you can get 5. But I think if you can... Yeah. You have 50 there with that one. You can be kind of a pain. So instead of going all the way over the other edge of the map, you can swim down here and pick up and get 5 at a time. Or hit them with the pickaxe, which can be kind of a pain in the butt. Now also, show you another spot. You can get a breathing mask, deep gill breathing mask, I think that's what it's called, or underwater breathing mask, that will lengthen your breath when you hold your breath when you dive. And it's from Timos, which spawns right here, and there he is, Beastmaster Timos. You kill him, and you get the breathing mask. I'm not going to kill him because he doesn't always spawn. Well, I guess I could show you. I'll just respawn him. So you get this. Underwater breathing mask. A mask with a breathable pocket of air inside. It lasts 2 or 3 times what normal breathing mask does. Or what normally holding your breath does. And it's worth it if you don't have breathing potions. I've seen a few times, like the Scorpion Queen on another server would never respawn. Now, if you do this swim, you can get gold. You can sneak up through here and come around the back side of this and climb this pillar. This person here
you can walk out of here with a bargain.
Give you an alchemist or a mercenary fighter. So it's good if you can do that. Last time I was here uncloaked, let's try it again. These ones here did not attack me. So, yeah, they're not attacking. Now, everything else around here will. Just like these ones up here half the time attack me.
Who's there?
Yeah, they're going to attack. But I'm going to show you something else. It's kind of cloak dummy. Now in the underwater city, when you kill the first captain down below, you get pearls. So you come up here to Weeba.
Walk out of here with a bargain.
You can buy the shield.
Your choice.
400 pearls. You can also get Archer and Entertainment.
No refunds.
You come over to the Queen, and you can get the sword. I've not bought neither one yet. So that's kind of a... And you can get here without going through there. Just climb up top, jump down on those. And this one here, I'm not sure. I don't come over this one very often. I think there's a merchant in here that sells eggs. Yeah, Ingus. Sand Reaper eggs. So you can get the Sand Reaper Queen. Also down in this other tavern down here, I didn't mention it. But you can get... See the spider? Oh, the bird's in there. That's cool.
What can I get you?
You can get shoebird, shoebill, egg. Where's the merchant?
What can I get?
And spider sack eggs.
I'll have more in stock tomorrow.
Now I found something out the other day. It was quite hilarious. If I can get back to the right spot, that is. Okay. Oh, there it is. These pigs, you can actually spear. And you can cut them up.
Watch your flank. Me and the mates are thick as thieves.
I never knew that until the other day, but you need a reach weapon, a spear. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. And let's see what we get with the cleaver. Should get the pork from it, not that. That's probably the bad area. So yeah, a pork, 60 raw pork. So that was pretty nice. Your people, thralls like raw pork really well. They also like barrel flesh, grilled steak. Not so much the exotic roasted haunch. They don't care for the seafood very well at all. Why, I don't know. I don't have thrall feeding on in here, but I have it because I make a lot of I need a lot of ichor and stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to show you where my fish traps are because I'm nowhere near water. But you need a lot of ichor and stuff. And so you cook the fish, the unappetizing fish. That's cooked. We've got 50 of each. You come over here and you cook the fish. Just the unappetizing one. It gives you ichor. You also cook the shrimp. The shrimp give you ichor. And then the other ones you bring over here and they give you oil. So that's kind of nice with that. I can drop that. The reason why I dropped it is I spawned it in. Alright, I killed Timos, but I was cloaked. And we're just going to throw these in the thrall pot just to get rid of them. I only have, like I said, I only have thrall pots to get rid of the excess food I bring home. Whenever I go hunting for leather or need ichor or oil. And they don't eat those. And that reminds me, where's she at? This her? Yeah. 124,000 hit points. This is what a arena champion is at level 20. Give and take, because depending on how she levels up, depending on what she does. This one here is a resourceful skulker, perseverance, and a born warrior. So she gets some pluses to strength, minus to strength, pluses to survival, and a plus to vitality. But that resourceful skulk gets rid of the plus from the born warrior, and so she has a -2 to strength, which sucks. But look at her health vitality, 106,000 health vitality bonus. Certain foods raise them. Cooked pork is one of them. Feral flesh is one of them that raises their stats pretty decently. Alright, now so everything I have down here in these crates and stuff, I've made. I mean, everything. None of the stuff I've spawned in. The only thing I spawn in are building materials sometimes. But everything here I've made. like the witch fire torches. You have to go over to the Mountains of the Dead. A good spot is right around here, the Barrel King area. You can get a lot of them, but you kill those ghosts or wraiths, and they're blue, and they give out witch fire powder. And you take the witch fire powder and go to a crafting station, and you can make the witch fire torches. Now you can also make it with glowing essence and brimstone. Brimstone is a pain in the butt to get. Glowing essence, you just need aloe and glowing goop. Glowing goop's easy to get. Aloe's easy to get. As you can see, I have a lot of aloe, and I have a lot of glowing goop. So I mean, you can make the witch fire powder also. One that I make a lot of is a dragon fire powder, because I use a lot of explosive arrows. But for that, you need the steel fire, which is a pain. Steel fire, you need to make hardened steel. Did I pass it? And it takes tar and brimstone to make steel fire. And then that's for one. And then to make the dragon powder, you need 25 of them. So I got 500 of each. Of course it did that. And that'll make me 500 steel fire. Like I said, to make the witch powder, or the dragon powder, it's what you use for make explosives. You need all that. And so you make the explosive arrows, the jars, and then this here, infused aloe extract. It takes the glowing goop, it's easy to get. Aloe extract, which is easy, and the scales of Dagon. And how many scales do I have now? I have 20 scales. I've made 20 infused aloe potions and 10 each of the improved traps. So that's what, 40, 50 scales. The last run I did, I got 18 scales on the last run through the Sunken City. Now, the Shade Bloom here, I was talking about this earlier. You take, I got gold in here. I don't think I have enough. You put the Shade Bloom in. And you go down to, oh, it's right here somewhere. Silver dust, gold dust. Gold dust. 1 Shade Bloom and 10 gold for gold dust. That's the gold stone, and there's also gold bar, I believe. Thought there was. Anyways, you only get like a 5% chance to get the rock nose, gold vein rock nose, or silver vein rock nose every time. So you may try 10, 12, 20 times before you can get the rock nose that you want. So it does kind of get expensive. I got those 130, actually I had 150, 180, I think, by doing several runs through the Midnight's dungeon area. And then I got some, there's a boss bear that spawns right out in New Asgarth, right there. He drops a set of daggers every single time. I've gotten 40 Shade Bloom from him. So I've got lucky twice killing him. But this is my house. Oh, he was wanting to know about Oh, was it hardened leather? Yeah, hardened leather. I'm glad they're coming up with a new crafting system. The hardened leather takes regular leather, thick leather, alchemy base, and oil. The new system they're coming out with. So here, normally you have your boot linings. They're getting rid of all the linings. You'll only have one crafting material for it. They are also getting away with flawless, I believe. And now your named thralls, like this one, I think he makes, I'm not sure what he makes, Tafari? Okay, he makes Tafari, flawless Tafari. So they're going to get rid of that. They're going to go with weight loss, durability, and there's one other with armor I'm not sure of. And within, I'd say, next couple months, when we get the Isle of Septa release, I'm assuming we're going to have it. Also going to be new crafting stations. Everyone's, well, not, see, now we got the armor's bench, improved armor. There's going to be 2 more armor's bench, 2 more carpentry benches, and like these only come out this far. I saw one of them. It came out like 2 blocks, or 3 blocks. That's how long it was. Some of them are higher. There's going to be an improved furnace or kiln, improved, well, everything, all the crafting stations are going to be improved. They're also coming out with a dye station. They're coming out with a change your appearance station. They're coming out with another one too, and I don't know the name of it offhand. I think it lets you build this stuff, advanced. In fact, I gotta deliver those too. It lets you build that stuff. I think, I'm not sure. But anyone wants to know how to build something or make something, give me a holler. One thing a lot of people don't make, and I do, is use the papyrus scroll. Dang, I can't talk. And a brush. I gotta make more of these. And like here, I need red dye and dragon powder. Red dye, yes, I made all that. Dragon powder. She's still making those. Some people are like, well, why do you have multiple of a crafting station? Well, so I can do just what I'm doing here. Where'd that strength one go? I can have multiple ones going at the same time. Half the time I don't use them. Well, not these. I use my alchemy all the time. I use my cooks all the time. I use the bonfires all the time. So like down here, I have 2 improved armors. This one here, primarily I use for making layered silk, hardened leather, and she's also the one that makes all my paddings. This one here makes armor. And so I keep one there, and then one here. Now this is going to change, but like right now I got 5 extra armors. Each one makes something different. I think like this one I think is Aquilian, but I'm not sure. Each one makes something makes a different flawless set. But with the new patch coming out, they're going to have new armors, and there will be no flawless. like here, I have 2 carpenter's benches. This one is just for making arrows and bows. This one is for whatever else I need. I made a couple thrall pits to add up top. Oh yeah, my elevator I make here. And then all these are the artisans. Like this one here I just use just for making the trophy heads. So I gotta put these back in here. That's the Aquilian stuff. I only use these to make their own personal thing. And then after that I pretty much leave them. I'm actually thinking about taking them down the chest. And put them back up as needed. Then this is so these are all people that I've knocked out, thralls I've knocked out and stuff. There's a couple named in here. I think there's a cook named Cook. Yeah. These are all thralls I've knocked out. If someone needs a thrall or wants to buy one, I just grab it from there. If I'm feeling generous, like I am a lot. Yes, I've done a lot of big hunting. I was running through the unnamed city, killing all the bosses, trying to get another predatory blade. It's supposed to be one of the best weapons in the game, but I can't get it to work with the darn. Alright, so over here, I mean, did he move my chest? Did he take it down? I think he did. This is something that I like to do. I really like, kind of silly. Okay, he moved my chest. The crates and stuff in here are open, so anyone can get at them. So I'm bringing him some more repair kits. I don't do this every day. I do it some days. I think this player left. I think there's another player that left too. Their bodies have disappeared, so they haven't been on in like a week. I'll give them another week, and then I will destroy their base. Because if they're not here to play, why keep their base up? I mean, I try to keep my server clean. Like I said, I also try to be friendly. Now, if someone says, "Hey, I'm gonna be gone for a while," I'll be like, "All right." Oh, so I think he came back. Oh no. See, this is stuff I've left for him over the last last 2 weeks. I've left all this stuff for him, and he hasn't even been here to see it. Last time I saw him, he was like logged out here. I don't mess with players when they're not in game at their bases. If I catch you somewhere else, I may dye your armor. I may put you in a tomb. Just goofy stuff. I will not steal from a player, but I do like to have fun. And like I said, we had one guy, hopefully he's going to join us. Yeah, I think this guy's gone too. His thrall's head stuck there. Let's check the chest I put over here. Yeah, and this one's almost always the names. Yep, another name. Yeah, he hasn't been here either. Kind of frustrating. I already destroyed one base. I got another one around here. If I don't see him on anytime soon, I'm going to get rid of him. I got a buddy that started one up here a week ago and hasn't even gotten around to working on yet. Oh, Rock Noah's Egg, sorry. Brain fart. Go to the den and get Rock Noah's Eggs. One thing I will do, if you have a pet that, especially the eggs, that you buy and they die, you give me the carcass, whether it's a scorpion or a rock nose or a sand reaper or spider. If there's any one of those that has to hatch, I'll give you a hatchling. I'll just do that automatically because that's only nice. From there, whether you can turn it into anything else is up to you. But this right
I'm
here.
certain I've got whatever you need.
This is where you get your rock nose eggs. You take them, you
Farewell,
put them
exile.
in a compost bin, and they grow into pebble nose. The problem that I have is every time I do that, they die. I will put them here in the compost bin, jump to Sephiroth, be there for 20 minutes, jump back, and they're already dead. And they're supposed to take like 4 hours. And I don't know why it does that. I sure hope y'all are liking the stream. Give me a like. Oh yeah, I need to. I wish I knew how to change the stream server. Okay, this is something else that's a must. Dismantling benches.
Server is Reisz's revival.
I have two dismantling benches. One's for armor and gear, and the other one is for building supplies. Like, if I get too many of these, like I can dismantle these. In fact, I'm just gonna throw them away. Not the one I want to split. If I don't need something anymore, I'll dismantle it. If I do need it, I'll keep it. So all this is stuff that I've dismantled. And that reminds me of something else I want to show you. So for your compost bin, you need raw ash. Raw ash is easy to get, actually. Like, I only have 240 raw ash left, so I gotta go make a raw ash run. So you get raw ash up in the volcano. Up here. And I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna have a cigarette, get something to drink, gotta make some dinner. I will be back at 5, so I'm just gonna go park my butt and let you watch it answer. I'll let you watch Lyra. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright. I am back, and there's something else I thought of while I was out there. I have a welcome center to help people get started on their journey. Thank you for staying with me. Let's see the other guy left. I smoke, and I do not smoke in my house, so I go outside to smoke. So this is my welcome center. Tells you where the admin store is. Please take only what you need. In here I have a thrall and camels. It says one thrall or camel, please. Horse and saddle. Light, medium, and heavy armor. Different styles. Aquilian, Argosian, the Bear Shaman. And then weapons. They are all hardened steel. The bow is hardened steel along with the arrows. Bed rolls, item supply, climbing gear, and regen stuff. This is the sunken wrap or silken wraps and the aloe extract. And then in here I keep food. And people can just come in here when they get on, when they join the server, and get what they want. And then the admin will donate building pieces. I put up all the different types of foundation and wall. So if someone comes on and they want foundation, and I give them X amount of foundation. This one here is a tree stand. Foundation for building in the trees. And then, like on the back, you can go through and look at the front side, just what they look like from the outside. And I'm generous to do that if they want. If they want to, if they don't want me to supply the building pieces, if they just want the materials, then I'll provide them with some shaped wood and some reinforced steel, but not a lot. Now, if they want black ice, this one, materials, they have to go up here and farm the black ice themselves, which is actually easy to do. Alright, I'm not sure what else. Pretty much showing you everything on the server that I can think of. Some of the dungeons are really good. The car one, it sucks. I have trouble with that one. I've died so many times doing it. I do pull practical jokes. Another server, I would go invisible. So what I would do is I would fly and be invisible, and I'd be pulling a thrall behind me. So all they'd see is the thrall bouncing around on the ground, and then whatever I used for, like this is the Binding of the Dead, they'd see that bouncing along behind me, but they wouldn't see me. All they'd see is this thrall and the string. And so it's kind of funny. Something else I can do, it has decayed, is I put chests in random spots. And on the arm of this one over here, I had a chest, and it had some legendary weapon in it. I gotta go through and redo those. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. Alright. I think it's right here. I'm going to show you how to get ash. Ash and gold ore, you get the same spot. It takes two different weapons. With gold, you get a ton of obsidian. You get an obscene amount of obsidian, which, other than making weapons, is worthless. I mean, it is absolutely worthless. Oh, and I'm invisible myself. Alright, yeah, this will work. Yeah, I'm still in God mode. Man, names for all a lot of times will spawn down here amongst these three. Like, or Harry or whatever. Down here a lot. Now, what you need is you need the pickaxe and the sickle. use the sickle to get these golden lotus, and I'll also give you the seeds for it, which you use in your alchemy. But what I'm looking for over here, I hit this with the sickle, crystal and ash. There's raw ash. Now you hit with the pickaxe, get a chance to get gold. And goldstone right there. Look how much obsidian it gets. With the raw ash, we get a lot of obsidian. I already had 1,000 obsidian. So I've gotten 1,300 obsidian and 25 goldstone by using the pickaxe. You can get gold this way. You can craft it. It's a pain in the butt. But raw ash is, you need that to make the potent compost, and that grows your lotus flower seeds. Now they're all fairly easy to get except for the gray lotus flower. You can only get that in 2 areas, and the seeds are very hard to get. First area in Zoltar's Revenge, you can get 1 or 2 flowers in here. Now, like I said, I've been playing this game over 3 weeks, every day straight, anywhere from 2 to 12 hours a day. So I've got my base stacked. I got everything I need. I don't need to be out doing a lot of this farming. I do. I need to get more rock and more plant fiber. So I actually go out and mine it. Harvest. I harvest everything I need. But in here, normally in this chest up here, is where, yeah, see, there's 2. It's one of the only places you can get them. This guy here gives out armor. A full set of the white Chilean armor. Stop attacking the wrong person. Alright, kill Fang. Not sure what Fang stats will be at 20. I might check that out. His kind of suck. Fang's an archer. Okay, he died. And see, he drops the chest plate this time. He drops one of the 5 pieces each time, and each one's different. It says armor 162. Bonus vitality, but it doesn't give anything else. And I'm wearing Redeemed Legion armor of 336. It's medium armor compared to my heavy, but it doesn't give you any of the bonuses that the other stuff does. See the tempter bonus. I got 2 with that, and I get 3 with this. I do not like very many helmets in here, so I actually run the reinforced skulls cultist hood, and then I found this, killing one of the bosses in the unnamed city, dragon skull helmet, and look at that cold bonus. And then this shield gives a 5 to cold bonus too. And the other place is not the unnamed city you get it, it's a sinkhole. And there's a few chests along the top that you can use to find them. Like I said, thanks for joining. If you are joining, if you enjoy this, please hit like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. This one here is another map room, nice and easy. The best map rooms up by the brimstone, I think. And then along this top level, there are chests along this top level that have the Gray Lotus in it. And it's the only other place I found it. And this one don't have a Gray Lotus potion. Like I said, I prefer to make everything. Gray Lotus flower. You'll find seeds up here, but these are the only places I know that have the Gray Lotus. So you have to actually farm this a lot. I don't know of any other place that has it. And I went through all the chests, didn't get a single seed, and got some flour. Oh, I missed this one. Ah, 2 seeds. You come in and you kill the undead dragon after beating the boss snake. Run around, get a few Gray Lotus flowers, and a couple seeds. And if you want to make a lot of Gray Lotus stuff, you have to farm that a lot. Now, this one is one of my more cooler builds for my map rooms. And I sure hope I'm not putting you to sleep. If I had my choice, I'd have music going in the background. But YouTube won't let me run music on here. From what I understand, they will kill it. See, I like this. This was a pain to build. Map room's on the ground, but you have a nice shady area above you. Learning to build more and more with pillars. You can also use fence foundation. I'm not going to show you, but I built part of my base with nothing but fence foundation. And let's just grab some Quillian. I'll just destroy these later, or just get rid of them. Alright. So we're going to use fence foundation. Raise the height. I would get it. So it's about the halfway up. It's a good size. Now you can, like I said, you can build. It's just like regular foundation. Has the same reach as regular foundation. Should be able to go. Yeah. So I can go quite a. This regular is normal foundation, not 5. Now, put that one here, and you know, they get a little tricky to build with at times. And because of all these ceilings, it's going to be a pain. Come on, match up. So I'm going to do it. There it is. I showed another guy this, and he was like, ooh, this is cool. So, when you get that failed to place building, click on other building blocks, go around 3 times. So I went there, there, and there, then back to there. And a lot of times it'll let you replace it. Alright, say this is the start of your base. So you go and you put this in. Now, your base is built, and you have this semi-hidden area under here that no one knows about. So you have like blocks, foundations along here. You get this little area no one knows about. I mean, you can even put stairs coming down right here. And behind there, you can stick chests back in here. As far back as you can reach. My base is a little different how I have it. I can actually walk back there. But I mean, these foundations, fence foundations, are real fun to build with. Check something else here too. You can make stairs with them by varying the height. And then you can do goofy stuff like this. We're going to grab some wedge foundation. Let's go this way. That's the hill. And you have to watch. See, there it's lower. So if you put it there, it creates kind of a step. It's kind of what I was talking about. And you can actually do this quite a bit. This is what I was talking about. See, it makes a goofy little ad right here. A little tiny triangle, which you can't do anything about. You can't put anything over top of it. Then look at that. Again, it makes a little hole right here, which you can't do a whole lot about, but you can make some pretty cool designs on the wall. And it's not going to let me. It takes some getting used to. I mean, they're real finicky. But if you put a foundation, keeping it from doing it. Fuck. See, in this one here, get one back. Tilt up. And because that fence foundation's in the way, you can make all kinds of little designs using fence foundations and wedges. See, that one squares up nicely. This one doesn't. See? And because the fence foundation has to go at 90 degrees, you get these little tiny holes, so to speak, in your base. But filling them up can be a pain because everything has to be squared. See, I can't put anything in there. Yeah, I know I should just spawn in all this stuff. Okay, wedge. So you can manipulate it a little bit. To make these little. Oh, dang it, did it again. There, that's what I wanted. Just by going different spots, you can make these little holes. And you can put stuff down in here to hide it. You can use it to make different designs for your base. And it's all done with fence foundation. But because of the foundation itself, sometimes you can't. Like I can't put a fence there So you gotta kind of watch what you want to do when you're using it. A lot of trial and error. But that's foundation. Now, if you get a chance, check out Firespark 81 or WAK, W-A-K 4862, I think. They do a lot on Conan. They know more about the upcoming server patches for the crafting tables. They did a whole thing on the island of Septa, which I really am looking forward to. Hopefully we get it before March, because I don't think I'm going to keep my server that long if it's not going to be out. But look, isn't that cool? So you can make all kinds of goofy designs using fence foundations. You can just get real tricky with it. Best thing to do if you're going to be goofing around and building, go to solo or go to solo or even co-op. Build there so you can spawn in whatever you want. So when you get to a regular server, you know what it's going to take. I'm keeping that stuff. So when you're doing your building, you know what it's going to take. Building this, I did it on a private server before, so I knew kind of what it looked like. Unfortunately, I had building issues, which happens when you're building any type of a pyramid. It needs structure. So these 4 holes up here, I could get 3 of them covered. I could not put a corner piece on this edge for some reason. Even shoring it up, add more. Hey, I wonder if that's why. I missed a pillar right there. That could be why. See over here, I got more pillars. That could be why. But sometimes it gets goofy and things just won't work. Okay, in here, that's where the Iranian champion is. Now there's another cool one, King's Niche. And it's a 3-skull boss. I ran across him I don't know if he's new or not, just ran across him one day. And I was like, well, this is kind of cool. Because I was looking for another place to build. And it's all skeletons. They don't drop much. And there's a slope throat slit right here, I believe. Oh, fist punch. We have to kill all these skeletons. And you run down here. You kill the boss. Now this chest is a skeleton key chest, but all these others have gold in them. There's like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. See, gold. It's only 1 or 2, but if you hit this every hour, it adds up pretty quick. Gold and silver in all these chests. And it's called the King's Niche. It's kind of a pain to get to, because you have to climb. You have to fight through all these undead skeletons. Yeah, you gotta climb up this to get here. Now the other thing, for some reason, I cannot figure out what I'm missing on Explore the Entire Exile Lands. I've looked at every map I can find. The only thing I can think of is, like up here where I showed you that good spot to build, there's a tunnel into the volcano. See, this one has the shattered stairs. This one doesn't have it. The passage on this side has it. On this side does not have an icon. There's a couple more up here that don't have icons. I'm thinking that's the only thing because I cannot get them to populate for me. Then that's why I can't do that. Now, another area that's interesting to build is this over here because it's quite barren, and I actually have a treasure area somewhere hidden up in here that is similar to the diving platform. I'm not going to go there because I don't want to show you exactly where it's at. But like I said, I hide treasure chests all over the place. I'm not going to say there's one in every square, but there's a good amount in every area. I'm thinking about making like a gauntlet type area, and I'm thinking about doing it right here, where you walk in and into the building, and there'll be like 10 Defari. You kill the Defari and turn the corner, and there'll be like 10 spiders. The next corner may have 5 bears, and if you can make it all the way through the gauntlet, at the end will be the Red Mother. Oh, let me show you an easy way to do the Red Mother too. Just something interesting to do. All thralls will be aggressive. They'll all attack. I'll just thinking people might enjoy it. And if that's you and you're not saying anything, you should say something. So up here, this is one of the best spots to kill the Red Mother. If you have good arrows, you can kill these. You can't get her as a thrall, but the relic hunters are pretty good thralls. Over in here, there's normally gold and silver in these. Throughout the ancient city, there's gold and silver boxes. Come over and you jump down here. And jump here. I don't have any poison arrows with me. All I got is I need to be more explosive. Explosive healing and Dragon Ball. But you sit up here. Let's uncloak. So you can see me. Hey, dummy. Come here. And you can sit here and shoot her all day long. And she can't get you. Now I carry 2 bows. Actually, I think I have 3 on me. One I use just for explosives, and I'm out of ammo. This one in here is just regular arrows. I'll take you quite a while to do this. Regular hard steel will take you forever. You go through a ton. But I always keep a couple bows on me, and each one's set up for just something different. Nope, I don't have any other bow. Now the healing arrows, these work wonders. You equip these, it takes aloe to do. And see that cloud? Watch. See, it's regenerating. It says on the side I'm gaining corruption, but I'm regenerating. What's my health bar? They last quite a bit, those things. And they work on your thralls too. The other thing is, as soon as you can make it, make aloe soup. And look how fast I'm regenerating. Aloe soup works wonders. Wraps suck because I'm crippled. So when you move with them, sure, it spiked my health, but you move real slow. Aloe extract is pretty good. I'm not going to kill her because I don't need to. But I'm going to show you something else too. And they're coming out with more healing stuff with Island of Septa. More healing potions, more wraps. On the PC, the thralls actually drink the potions and do the animation for the wraps. I don't know if we're going to be getting that. PC has a lot more stuff than we do. They have their own mods. like they've had glass already in the mods, but now with SEPTA they're coming out with glass mods there too. Alright. So now for explosive arrows, and I have a stack arrows. I use a lot of arrows. All my archers have star metal arrows. Dragon bone bows. Where's my arrows? Here we go. Okay, neat. There's poison. Explosive. Okay, about explosive. Now I am a stickler for keeping my inventory nice and neat. Everything has its place. Everything has to be in some type of an order. Explosive arrows take the dragon fire powder. And I don't have any in here. So it takes iron and arrows, which I have a ton of, feather, tar, and then dragon powder. Fire spark, I'm not sure what exactly fire spark does, but it takes black blood and that's a pain to get. Oh, I gotta make a broken ore. Acid arrows, I don't use them much. Again, they take black blood, which is hard to get. Blunted arrows, these, and I think it's the ancient bow, you can actually use to knock out thralls. Ivory arrows are kind of useless. Healing arrows, I use these a lot. Light arrows, I do have light arrows. Sometimes I'll take them with me in the dungeons because you can't see worth crap. Poison arrows are nice. Oil arrows, if you shoot oil arrow and then you shoot an explosive arrow, you get a nice fireball. That works real good for star metal breaking the meteors. Smoke arrows, I'm not sure. I've never used them. I'm looking for... It must be the ancient bow. One of these has a horrible stat, and you use it with the blunted arrows, and you can knock out thralls. Bismal arrows are pretty decent. But Snake Man. I thought I knew Snake Man. I don't know Snake Man arrows? Huh. Alright. Snake Man arrows, unless I'm at the wrong spot to craft them, or I need a certain thrall, they're really good too. They're a lot like poison arrows. And I don't know where they're at. Alright. Anyways. So now a lot of your thralls you can put, they will not use healing potions or wraps if you put them in their inventory. They'll only eat the food. You can, however, and that's why I made these. Wrong one. You can give your thralls war paint strength. You can put war paint on your thralls, which is really nice. So Amber has 8,000 or 9,000 hit points, but her stats, her strength is 17 plus 7. Now this should work. I need to take dried meat sucks. And let's see if it worked. It should. Yeah, see, her strength went to 10, and you can see the red on her face. So you can give her your thralls. Yeah, dried meat sucks. I have yet to find a decent use for it. Thralls hate it. It doesn't spoil very long. But anyways, you can put paint, war paint on your thralls to give them better stats. So I'm just going to go back to here. That dried meat in there. Now the reason why I have a lot of these is because All these are fresh. Well, not fresh. I've had them for a long time. But you use the ice box with some ice, and it keeps everything from spoiling. These fish here give you stats. You get these with the improved fish. So I'm going to eat a dogfish. Improved vitality, improved charisma. Eat a anglerfish. Okay, that seems to stay the same. Eat a moray eel. Improved grit. A grouper. Improved accuracy and agility. And a catfish. Improved strength. So my strength's up +6 now. +3, +5, +3. So it looks like they do double on the ones that did. Which is nice. Yeah, but each one of these, this thing's like full of them. This is full of cooked food. This is where I keep the aloe soup. To make the aloe soup, you have to make regular soup, and then you need aloe to combine it, which is really nice. And again, cooked abysmal meat. I don't know why I cooked it, but exotic flesh for when you're cooking. Some of your cooking thralls make different things. Like you can make the honey bread, honey glazed roast, the Chimeran meal, which takes the dried meat. Thralls really love the meat I showed earlier, and then salted pork. They love salted pork. But the soup takes the purified water. Most of the drinks take purified water. Purified water you get from glass-filled flasks. I gotta take this. The gruel spoils. The gruel's not. You only need gruel for your wheel ping. Now to make salt, you put rock in your grinder. To make spice, you put seeds in your grinder. Now, rare spice, you have to go to Buccaneers Bay and kill people and take the rare spice. Honey you get from the beehives. The berries you can pick up anywhere, and you need a lot of them for crafting food and stuff. And then everything in here is, I don't know why all the ice is in there, but used for crafting. This is pretty much all that salt, because sometimes you'll go through a lot of salt cooking. And the reason why I have like aloe here and aloe up in my alchemy area is for making aloe soup. Now all this stuff in here is all for the formation barrel. Like see, this alchemist can only make so many things. But this one should be one of my named alchemists. Yeah, this is the lone fisher. And they can make a little more. They can make these top ones. I haven't tried any other named alchemist yet. But each one of these, I've made all these. Some are easy to make, some aren't. And then this is my tavern area. I don't have any stools. You put a stool here, you sit down, and you face that direction every time. Every time. Put a chair down, and it looks funny. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But over here, I mean, you come for a visit, I'm going to get you drunk. I'm not going to take advantage of you, because you'd probably like it, but yeah, all these are drinks. And this is head chef Neven. She's over here, and so in case you want something to eat while you're drinking, we'll make it for you. And this bimbo, she is the captain out of Buccaneers Bay. And she is the hostess, so to speak. And I don't know what else to show you. I'm going to go do some fighting, though. And I put 2 tables here. I don't know why, just because it was a big fat area. There was nothing there. I do need to go get food for my... You don't have to make food for your thralls or your pets. I do. Like I said, you're out hunting and you're going for leather. You get a ton of leather. Or you're going for a trophy. You get a ton of meat. It's extra meat. It's not being used. So instead of discarding it, I throw it in there and off come. I got a phone. Sorry, that was a wife. Yeah, several people asked me about how do I get that blue rope. It's the Binding of the Dead. And you need a Fragment of Power, Layered Silk, and the Hero's Heart. Of course, Aqua base, you need that for everything. But you need a named thrall to build it. And it has pretty good stats. I mean, 14,000 durability. So, I mean, it's a lot. These are just extra crates for guarding stuff, or for holding stuff. Those are thralls I need to deliver when they need or ask for them or buy them. I don't know why I keep making trophy heads. I mean, I have so many of them. Is it this? I think it's this one. I went through it and combined all my boxes, but these are just the taxidermy trophies, the heads. I mean, oh, those are the wrong spot too. I don't need to collect anymore, but I do. Oh yeah, this is something else kind of new. I don't know if you're a chess fan or not, but let me show you this. Ah, it's gone. I had a chessboard here. Where'd it go? I'd move it in here. Oh, bummer. Alright, I know where one's at. Unless the chessboard despawns after a while. But yeah, you can literally play chess now. The pieces are not as they normally are. Castle, rook. They use the term bishop in one, I think. Pawn. They use king and queen. So the pieces are different. Yeah, see, here's the chessboard. White infantry, white priest, white outsider, I think. No, that's white infantry there. No, that's white outsider. White infantry's your rook. You have your knight, your priest, your king and queen. Now these over here, can't quite zoom in, but the Dark King is looks like the King Scourge, not the King Scourge. The guy you fight over here, Barrel King. And then these look like Seth priests, and yeah, these are Dark Horde. I mean, they're pretty cool. And say if you wanted your Dark Horde to be your thralls first, yeah, they are. I messed it up. No, I didn't. Yeah. Say you wanted the Dark Horde to be your pawns instead of the Dark Outsider. You could switch them around. It's actually kind of cool. This is the new Argosian carpet. Kind of, when I see it, I think of the Sunken City. Now, of course, map room. Like I said, this is my admin spot. But let's see how well this shows up. Turn it at night. Why is... Huh. See the light in the window? It should. I was hoping it'd come through all of them. I might change that brazier. Put a little smaller one in there so it's more visible. But this is open for anyone to come. And like I said, you have the gold, you want to buy something, you can buy it. I don't care. Half the time I make a deal, I don't even charge what the full price is for most of it. You can buy the shrines, wheels of pain, stable. I'm still mad my stable disappeared. I'm gonna have to check the admin board, unless I took it down but forgot to put it back. But I had a stable here. Yeah. Alright. You have any questions on how to make anything? I know you're being awful quiet. I'll probably put you to sleep. I'm going to try to stream more on YouTube. Thinking about making short 5-10 minute videos on how to make things. Like right now, though, with the new crafting tables, the crafting tables will increase your crafting speed. You'll use less material, and you'll use less fuel, which is kind of nice. I don't know how well it's going to work with this. I know the less fuel works on this one, and I think the crafting time works a lot faster on this one. So you, when you craft anything, like now it's like, what, 1 second per for the iron bar. It'll take a half second. For the iron bar. Or, instead of like burn time right now is 145 hours, it may, for 1,000 coal, it may be that one coal gives you 10 minutes instead of 30 seconds. Same with the blacksmith. You'll have it to where they'll be use less materials, like it may use for these daggers. It may use 5-star metal bars instead of 6. Your crafting speed will be faster. And then your thralls will increase the damage, increase the durability, or lighten it on all your weapons and armor. Again, these tanneries improved crafting times, improved cost for your burn material, which happens to be bark in those. Now, I forgot to mention this. Your horses will eat grass, yellow lotus flower, I believe. Yellow lotus flower. What they won't eat a lot of the other lotus flowers. They like berries, seeds. But what you give them also increases their stats. And to get the black horse, you have to use tainted fodder and a regular horse. Yeah, his stats, he's pretty decent. I mean, jack all trades, he gets a bonus a little bit of everything. But in his inventory, the bark, the seeds, and the vines are what they like the best. That's just a strong lance. Lances break very easy. So if we're going to do jousting, make sure you bring a couple dozen lances. His health 3,000. I mean, that kind of sucks compared to a thrall. All right, we'll look at the white tiger. 4,500. The greater saber-tooth, 6,000. Red, 8,000. So the horses really suck as far as health-wise. And you're running around with them, and they will attack whatever you're attacking. So if you use them for travel, park them when you get out of outside New Asgarth or somewhere else, or else they'll die. The other thing that they've added is this followers menu. Now, because I have the admin shop, I have a lot more followers than I need. But let's bring a champion. We're going to track Thrall. Now you go to the map. There's the Thrall right there. It tells you exactly where the Thrall is. So no more losing Thralls and not knowing where they went. You can track them. And you can also rescue them. If they're out somewhere, that always pops up. Mate has been attacked. Recently attacked. Greater Tiger. Rescue. And it always pops up. But they will drop all their gear and they'll come back to you, I believe. And then break bond. If you have Thrall you don't like, you can get rid of them. As you see with my pets, I don't have very many pets. And I do not have Rhino or Elephant, except for being crap machines. Them and the horse. You feed them and they crap a ton. I mean, one rhino, one elephant, and look at that. 19,242 pieces of dung. And that's just there. I do that because it speeds me up. And same with the horsey over here. As soon as it spawns in. Yeah, I got that wall there, and horsey will pop up right there to prevent me from going in the back. Again, look at that. 5, 10, 15, 2,000. No, more. Was that 20,000? 5,000, 10,000. Yep, 21,000 craps. And all he's eating is grass. You only need them for the compost. You don't need them for anything else but the compost. It helps making just regular compost. You don't need it for, I get out of settings. You don't need it for the potent. Alright. Now these things here are kind of cool. Radium gems. You can change the color by putting in different dyes. You'll see these are yellow. This one's blue. This one's blue. Yeah, you just use it by making dye and putting different colored dyes in there. You can only use regular colors. And I'll show you what I mean. You don't need to punch anything. So here. Magenta. Cyan I think will work. Green will work. Orange will work. Light blue, light yellow will not work. Abysmal violets. Black, will not work. Cursed green will not work. Light green, any of that stuff will not work for the radiant gems. I need to go back through and make a whole bunch more of these. And I'll actually show you something else too. Where did I put my... Alright, I'll stick them in here. And when I said I had a lot of gold and silver, I do. Now they're in the chest because I can lock the chest and keep people out of the chest. And what I'm doing now is I made this whole spot to put that up there, so I can go down the bottom and just put all this stuff away. But yeah, see, it said locked, so no one can get into that. And all you do is you hold down your button and hit lock chest. Oh, I took the crate. I think I lost the chest too. Yeah, it's okay. That was a pain to get to anyways. Crates are nice, except for the fact they don't hold as much as you think. Yeah, I've kind of things strung out a bit. It's how I like it. I always give my alchemy their own building. I never put my alchemy in the same building as any other crafter. Don't ask why. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit tricky with the placement. Sometimes placing these things can be a major pain in the butt. Especially if you can't get them lined up just right. It kills my OCD half the time. And then this happens. You get it lined up and it won't place. And it's not going to place for me. I'm gonna go back down, dummy. Knock it off. So what you do is you just move them around until you get it how you want it. It can take a long time to get these things to sit right, which is a major pain in the butt. Now, if you decide to come buy something from the store, do not bring me in bars. It has to be in coin. Simple fact is you can carry a lot more coin than you can bars or anything else. Now, I've not grown all 69 of those. A lot of those were flowers I brought over and threw down there. The ash you need for making potent compost. I'll have 272 more, which I don't really need. I don't have the seeds to make them. And where's my overflow for this? Okay. Oh! Oops. Alright. I broke a wall. Okay, tier wall. That's frame. That's wall. Yeah, so that's my little spaceship. One of my other buddies was up looking at my place. He goes, "Oh, I like your little spaceship." So that became the spaceship. Now there are tricks to hiding stuff. So I didn't want anyone to know where my gold was. So I'm gonna hide it. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the easy way. See, got 2 chests up here. Hey, why not add a 3rd? I'm not using it. And I probably won't because it's... I don't use this area for that. Just swore at the top on that. Oh yeah, we were going to check out Fang of Sobek. stuff away. Let's see how good of a thrall finding a Sobek is. She's good, and I might use her as a prize. Duh. No, the wrong spot. Come on, NPC. I don't see it. Sobek Archer 4. Sobek Fighter 4. Alright. Ooh, 9,000 hit points off the bat. Serpentman, Dragon Bow Serpentman Daggers. For the Archer. Wow, 21,000 hit points off the bat. I may have to use some of those as rewards. Yeah, I'm the only one on here most of the time. I haven't advertised a whole lot. The people that are playing on here just found it and started playing, and okay, spawning stuff. I just help them out and trying to get it up by word of mouth more than anything else. There's so much servers out there. But this here is Freya, which you get at another spot. Her health is only 3,800. She's an archer. How'd she get that? Okay. What the? I shouldn't have those. Should be dragon arrow. Dragon bone. Where's going to give her some arrows just for S and Gs. Like I said, I have to have everything cleaned up. I know I killed a lot of the red mother. Well, didn't think I killed enough to give away bows to my archers. Oh well. Better for them. I did do that with some of my thralls. This one, where'd you go? This is my... Yeah, she has a dragon bone, but she has Blade of Seven Winds, which is a legendary weapon. I came across a ton of these. So some of them have those. You can wait a minute. The arena champion here, she has a pristine Kari sword. You get the doing the Kari dungeon every time you do it and beat the last boss, which is actually quite fun. You get a scroll that will teach you Dafari weapon. Weapon, heavy armor. Oh, okay, we're gonna... I don't know, fans, so we're gonna cheat. And then I'm going to probably get off stream. Other weaponry, overseer, warrior. I found one Kari water skin. The weapons and stuff are not too bad. The armor, I haven't made any armor yet. No. I don't know if I can make flawless with this. I need to see if there's a way to make flawless on it. Oh, I'm not even sure if I can make it. No, I haven't learned it yet. Oh, wait. Thought I did. Here, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, here's Champion's chest guard. The Champion's armor. The boss from the arena area. The Godbreaker helmet. The Guardian. These are interesting. New armor. Oh, here's a Kari. So the Overseer, the Raider, and the Soldier. I'll have to make some and put some out. But thanks for joining the stream. Feel free to join me in Reese's Revival. Let me know when you're in game. I'll give you some goodies and get you started. As long as you're not a jerk about it. If you're a jerk, we'll have issues. But if you're cool, we will have fun together. Thank you. And